I'm like, just a minute.
You're just perfect the way you are. There you go. So here we are. This place is called Casa Colibri. We booked it on booking.com for, I think it comes out to about $60, maybe $70 a night. But so it's a bit more expensive than the other places we've had. But so far the internet is quite good, right, Barb? It's like it drops out sometimes, but they say it's because it's a small community here and the electricity could go too and things like that. It's very clean, very new, and we're within walking distance from the beach, so that alone is worth the money. You know, we won't find anything for less money here, and this is at least spotless. So I think we did good there, and we've got 4 nights left here, which I think it's a good choice here. We kind of took a chance, but I think we ended up in the right place, and you'll see more in this video. Hello, we're at the beach. Well, we just got a coffee here in town. There was a bit of a process. We thought this place, because they had in the window there was a sign saying coffee for sale, and so we went in, and the coffee pot they had, it had only cold water in it. What? But the lady, she smiled at us and said, "Oh yeah, no, the water doesn't heat up in this thing."
Microwave.
Yeah. So we had to put Nescafe in there and then microwave them. Anyways,
Still great.
it tastes just as good as the coffee from the OXXO. So the Nescafe, while I don't want to promote Nestle, it's alright. And here we're sitting at the beach, and you cannot see it because you're seeing us. But I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute because this is just out of this world. We're in paradise. We cycled 60 some odd kilometers yesterday, which wasn't a bad ride. It was enjoyable. Sometimes a little hot, right, Barb? Yeah, Barbara doesn't like the longer rides.
The last 10 was something for me.
Yeah, we always have to find a middle way between what I find normal and what is acceptable to her. But yesterday I think was probably the maximum for her, and for me it was just, yeah, I love these rides. Anyways,
recouping today.
Yeah, and we have 5 nights here, 4 remaining. We're looking for a restaurant we found on the Google map. It's called Casa Cuyo, kind of like the town. I think we're on the right track. We're just doing another selfie at the restaurant we found, and we ordered hamburgers, believe it or not, because they don't have any fish today. So the burger just, yeah, we haven't had a burger in a while, so why not have one here?
Why not?
Yeah, burger.
We've had lots of
paradise.
tortillas. What else? Enchiladas.
I had my fish last night. It was pretty good.
Right, and it was
Not
with
sure
garlic.
if I recorded that.
That's a new thing for me. Cooking fish with garlic and the salt. Oh, it's just so good.
I got your burger. Enjoying it?
You can see it in my eyes.
Barbara was busy with an online seminar, so I had some time on my hands and I had a plan. There are so many amazing birds in this area. I was gonna see if I could shoot some. Not literally, with a camera, of course. If you recognize this lady, send her a link to my video. I was gonna talk to her, but didn't get the chance. As for the birds, I can capture them at rest, but try it in flight. Oh boy, they're so fast. See the sign behind me? It says, El Cuyo es tuyo. Cuídalo. Beautiful mural, but there's a meaning to it. More on that later. Yeah, yesterday Barbara and I were handed a paper, a sheet, and it was an invitation for a beach cleanup. That is today at 9 o'clock in the morning. So since Barbara is attending an online seminar today, I have some free time on my own, and I figured, yeah, I like the idea of cleaning up the beach, because a clean beach is really kind of what we came here for, and we were not disappointed. So might as well do my share to keep it that way. I think that's awesome. So it just passed 9 o'clock and I'm here at this meeting point for the beach cleanup, and so far there's nobody here, but it's the right place. I asked these guys over there, so I'm hoping that it's going to change momentarily. 9:10. After about 45 minutes of waiting, I had thought that this was it. Nobody was going to show up. But then there was a quite impressive turnout. They're just later. That's the culture here, I believe.
Antes que nada quiero agradecerles por estar aquí, por tomar su tiempo y apoyarnos en esta actividad. Quiero hablarles un poquito de cómo la zona urbana ha impactado a nuestros mares y cómo la basura que tenemos en la mayoría de los puertos no es basura nuestra. Y no estoy diciendo que sea exactamente de ustedes. Para temporadas de enero, febrero y marzo, a nuestras playas recalan miles de basura a nuestra playa de diferentes países. Vienen de Jamaica, vienen de la India, incluso de diferentes países. Esta basura llega aquí a la playa.
I was given a bag and a glove, and my job was to look for plastic. Here's my first plastic bottle I found. And since it's got shells on it, I'm assuming it's from a different place. Got swept here. Yeah, earlier it was explained to us that a lot of garbage doesn't originate here. It just gets swept here by the ocean, and it might originate as far away as Jamaica, or she mentioned several examples of different countries where it might come from, like Honduras, or like, it doesn't really matter, but it is all over the ocean, and well, we still have a responsibility to keep it clean everywhere. And what she emphasized was that it is important to reduce our consumption, because everything we use ultimately can end up in the ocean. And there's a lot of plastic in there. Others had to look for metal and glass. Over a couple of hours, the bags got filled up.
Para que hacemos más acción. Como estoy aquí, tome fotos de vida.
The event ended with some socializing. They even have a picnic planned in March, but I won't be around for it. So the beach cleanup is over. I was back at the room, checked up on Barbara, we had a snack together, and now I'm on my way to the beach. She's still busy, but this beach cleanup, besides contributing to a good cause and putting some time in toward protecting the beach I'm enjoying here, it also gave me the opportunity to mingle with the local people, the like-minded local people, those that actually care about their environment and their beach. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it kind of blew me away that there's an initiative like that on the way. And also, by the way, this beach here in this town, it's probably one of the cleanest ones I've seen. You get a pretty good tan, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was close
Give
to
it
being
another
burned.
week and you'll be mistaken for a local here.
I am already. They ask me, they talk to me, and they wait for me to respond. And when I say, no English, no Spanish, English, no comprende, they look at me like, no, you know. And they keep talking, and I feel bad. So another reason why I need to learn Espanol.
Well, for me, it's the total opposite. I actually speak Spanish quite okay. Not gonna say it's perfect or anything, but I can get by, I can talk to people, I can understand most of what they're trying to tell me. And if I don't, it's usually because there's a word in there that I haven't heard before and I got hung up on it. But then I can ask, you know, and they'll tell me right away. And that's usually how I remember new words. And well, it's actually fun like that. The best way is to hang out and talk to local people and pick up the language from them. You can learn stuff online or in the classroom, learn the rules and the whole shebang there, but I find it's much harder to remember without the context. So if you're talking with people and it's actually a real application, real life applications, that's how I learned. Since we're talking about that, well, I'd like your input. Have you learned a foreign language, or to you foreign language, and what was your best strategy besides classes? The meat, and Barbara, you think it's some kind of liver? I already forgot the name that you told us that it was. This one is cason, or it's tiburon, but it's a smaller version. And it's a kind of fish. I was thinking it's like a tuna, and it's wonderfully prepared.
Oh yeah.
Let me film you. I'll eat this. Yeah, Barbara normally doesn't like fish, but this one is an exception.
I like fish, but my body doesn't like fish.
And then, of course, there's black beans, one of my favorites. Well, I think I mentioned it before. We're not going to starve here. Food is very affordable and is usually very good, right, Barb? Okay, enough of this. I think you can tell that we're busy. Excuse me. Busy enjoying this. Well, this place felt like home for a few days. So now we're leaving, and the way they do this here, like we didn't meet anybody at check-in or check-out. There's no such thing. We met one lady one day, and she just asked us if we needed anything, and we needed toilet paper and a couple of towels. But see what they got here. There's a lockbox. That's where we have to put the key. That's where we found it when we got in here. I'm not going to tell you the number. But yeah, we're on our way then. We enjoyed El Cuyo so much that it was hard to leave. I have another video up about it. You can check it here. Click the one on the right.